Welcome to the staff room, a room that's clocked up thousands and thousands of hours of work time procrastination.
A place rumoured to be where Mick Lynch was conceived.
A place for loose talk, rusty forks and dirty, dirty coffee cups. I'm your store manager, Rob.
And I shouldn't even be here, as I suspended this week for swapping the labels on all the tinned beans with all the tinned cat food.
Again.
Co-host on toast, your cat, Al.
Co-host on toast.
And as always, we're joined by our checkout staff, the feckless layabouts, Josh
Oi, oi.
and Tom.
Oi, oi.
How we doing?
How do French people pronounce oi, oi?
Oui. We made it in.
I don't think it's just how you spell it, is it? Is it O-U-I?
O-U-I?
Yeah.
We?
I've OUI'd my pants.
Trickle down economic.
It's more like a splatter.
Yeah, wet socks. Wet socks, Tom.
Yeah.
Start with his cowboy name. Just moseying into town. Squelch, 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 squelch.
Got a mate of ours. Probably shouldn't say this on the podcast. I'll say who it is, but a mate of ours.
John.
They went snowboarding.
Yeah.
And the where their hotel is just like down the bottom of the mountain, and then you've got like the lifts that go up to the top of the mountain, don't you? Now,
Yeah.
the ski hire place, wherever you got your boots from and everything, is at the top. And on the last day, it's like, right, we're gonna have to go up and take all our equipment back.
Yeah.
So when they take the ski lift up to the top, or wherever this place is, and it's like the last one of the day. He goes to hand his boots back. He realised that he didn't have anything to put on his feet. He didn't take any shoes with him, so he had to give his boots back because it's the last one. And then they've got to stand in a big queue in the snow,
That's
just
rough,
in his
that.
socks for about 25 minutes, just getting frostbite. So, yeah.
Why couldn't you name them?
Yeah.
I'm not going to name
I was waiting to go, yeah, he had to take a shit in a boot.
No, I'm not.
No, it's
but
fair
yeah,
enough.
No, they don't want to hear, but yeah, well done.
So who was it?
Little Rob. Yeah, so that's,
Everybody knows I've never been skiing.
well, not that type of skiing.
Yeah.
Shitting in boots.
Just
though.
wanking men off in toilets.
Has,
That's exactly what I was trying to
has,
allude to.
has anyone been? Has anyone been knocked
Skiing?
back?
No.
Anyone been knocked back for booze this week?
Not me.
Oh, right, okay,
No.
yeah, brilliant.
No, I've not.
I didn't think we'd actually bring this up. Yeah, so
Of course it's
yesterday...
getting brought up. We had a very angry Josh appear in my car yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Boozeless.
Thank you to the person at Sainsbury's for doing your job.
You have your ski boots on?
Yeah, so I went, and I was like, in Sainsbury's.
You went to Sainsbury's?
Went to Sainsbury's.
That's what you get for going Sainsbury's, isn't it?
No, well, I went to Sainsbury's, and I thought, you know...
No one's buying booze at Sainsbury's.
a little affiliate.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'd been paid, so I thought I'd treat myself to something a bit nicer. Do you know what I mean? And Sainsbury's has a good booze selection, so I went in and I had some
Way to promote Sainsbury's.
loads. I had some vodka, gin, I had shots, I had all sorts, about 60 quid's worth of booze. And he just said, "Oh, have you got any
Did you
idea?"
forget your invitations?
It's just a stressful thing. Do you know what I mean? Because I had to go to another shop.
Yeah.
Obviously, you old bastards don't have that problem.
I know. Well, this is it. We always say you look like you're 12,
I
so
know, yeah.
you should have brought ID.
Yeah,
Get
I
rid of
don't.
that bottle.
I don't carry.
Just gonna
I don't carry
right on
ID.
camera now. So I'm just like fidgeting with a bottle.
Like Ray Mears' survival in the desert.
But just in a podcast studio at the bottom of Al's garden.
Don't
Getting
drink,
through the cost of living crisis.
don't drink your own piss. We're recording this.
Apparently, you know, if you're in the desert, apparently lots of people who get stranded in the desert, some of them are found actually with water on them. And what they try and do is try and preserve the water, and you actually die of dehydration. It's actually, obviously, try
By
and
not
preserve what you've
drinking
got.
water. Yeah, it only happens,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? But they try and save little bits,
Yeah.
loads of little bits, and it's actually good to have a proper drink if you've got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
so you're
better.
saying you might as well just down it and just hope for the best.
Down it and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. What is it with wearing headphones and your nose running? You
I
get
know.
this, don't you, Tom?
Yep.
What?
All the way over to the house, which is Al's house,
What are you doing down
What
there?
are you doing?
to blow my nose.
Oh,
It's a kitchen roll right here.
right.
That was that for the audio listeners.
Yeah. To the non-Patreons. They only get audio only. You can't see this because you're not patron.
Yeah, as soon as I've clamped my ears with phones, my nose
Very runny.
Maybe it's to do
Little
with
bit dribbling.
pressure.
Yeah.
must
You know what I
be.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
little insight into what it's like to be a podcaster for all the listeners and viewers there.
We know that's why you tuned in.
Yeah,
So here we've got
second
runny
episode,
noses.
but already fucking bringing the hot content.
I
you know what I mean?
I got
Last
very-
week we had Josh's snot bubble nose. You know, I'm just trying to do you a little favour here, Josh, you know, by explaining that it's not that we're all just snotty bastards. It's that we're in headphones. Tom, put it back. Come on.
You cannot stop fidgeting, can you? I bet you were a nightmare in school, weren't you?
No, it was a dream.
That was a Pixar movie.
The teacher's wet dream. Mr. Kipling
Mr. Kipling. Mr.
and his
Kipling.
naughty recipes.
How was his Bakewell slice? he used to call me his Bakewell slice.
Lick the cream out of it first.
God. I didn't think they did
Mr.
cheese.
Kipling's naughty recipes.
Speaking of cheese,
And students.
I ordered the spiciest cheese available in the UK.
Hey,
last
available
night.
in the
Yeah,
UK?
so we'll
I
bring in and try it.
ordered
You
the
got some
world's
as well.
oldest cheddar.
Nice.
The world's strongest cheddar.
Not the world's
We'll,
oldest.
2.5 years it's been maturing for.
That'll
Is
be
it?
amazing.
Yeah, 3 lots coming actually. If anyone wants,
We'll try that spicy cheese on the podcast. Maybe we'll all have a dab.
what we'll do, we'll get a cheese toasty maker out and we'll do an old cheddar.
Let's do hot dogs. Let's do old cheddar hot dogs.
old.
Old cheddar.
Old cheddar hot dog sounds like a rockabilly singer from America.
Here he is. Welcome to the stage. Old cheddar hot dogs.
From Mississippi. Just tips up in a, just only in
Old cheddar
dungarees.
hot dogs.
Dungarees,
Yeah, Commando in dungarees. That's his name of his album, Commando in dungarees.
Old cheddar hot dogs and his dancing slacks.
Oh, fantastic.
He
Anything
loves burning crosses.
anything going on? Anything going on in the news this week, Josh?
Yes. Hello, I'm Joshua Bannister and welcome to the Middle Isle Supermarket News Sweep. Snitches get glitches as Danny Boyle to direct dance adaptation of The Matrix. Get girth or die trying as 50 Cent is suing a plastic surgery clinic in Miami for falsely advertising that he undergone penis enlargement there. Who broke your laptop? It was she. Janet Jackson's 1989 hit can actually break laptops. California man becomes the second person in history to kayak to Hawaii. And in the stores this week, in Lidl, lemons for 59p, and in Aldi, chestnut mushrooms down to 69p.
Do like a chestnut mushroom.
So,
Like a 59p for a lemon.
yeah, well, they were £1.6 before that.
What for a lemon or a bag of
Well, it'd be
six
a
lemons?
bag
or-
of lemons, I presume, yeah. 46% decrease.
Well, there's no need to be bitter about it.
Yeah, so what do we think of that? Danny Boyle is going to make this dance adaptation, which is going
Of
to be
The Matrix.
the story of the Matrix told through hip hop choreography.
Whoa.
That's exactly what came to my mind. Yeah, just dodging bullets.
Just that bit.
Yeah.
Pack it up, pack it in, red pill, pop in. Yeah, so it's going to be shown in Manchester. Listen, got a
only.
lot of respect for the Matrix, a lot of respect for Danny Boyle, but I don't know.
Is it
I don't
starring
think it'll work.
Keanu?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, they've built some new big theatre, which is meant to be this live experience theatre, or it's being built in Manchester, and it's going to be on there.
Let's
I'm
not,
up for going.
let's not go to
Yeah.
that then.
Surely they'd be better off doing it in the metaverse.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
Manchester's second best, isn't it?
What metaverse?
To the metaverse, yeah. If you can't do it in the metaverse, you might as well do it in Manchester. That's what they say.
what they say.
That's what they say.
That's Manchester's new slogan.
Yeah.
Marketing.
Betterverse.
Manchester 2.0.
So 50 Cent, maybe my voice went then. 50 Cent is suing a plastic surgery in Miami because they've advertised him on a board and said that he got penis enlargement surgery there.
Do you know in Mexico is known as 450,000 pesos?
In England, he's known as 47 pence.
So a plastic surgery clinic just went, we need a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
What do you, just pick a famous person, say that they got a penis enlargement.
He's up for it. He's well up for it.
Yeah, you're up for
He's
it.
always up for it.
Did anyone play the game Get Rich or Die Trying?
No.
Get a bigger dick or die trying.
On the it was on the PS2. They brought out
Yes.
Was it like a
PS2.
beat 'em up or something?
It was a bit like a crap GTA, basically.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's just about him and his life, and it. Curtis Jackson, he was shot and all that, weren't he? And obviously gives him some sort of
I
notoriety.
got the Wu-Tang game. And then this
Wu-Tang
lad,
did a game.
this lad who convinced me to buy the Wu-Tang
fighting
game,
game.
lent it off me, and then I never ever saw him again.
It
Never saw him again.
There's the
In
ploy.
fact, I bumped into him, and he just denied that he was him.
What?
I met him. and I
Not
was
denied
like,
he didn't have it, just denied he was
No, he was like, just said that he wasn't who I thought he was. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe
Sure
I
it
was
wasn't
drunk.
him.
Don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
You just talk to a random stranger like, oh, you've still got my Wu-Tang game. Like, I don't know you, mate.
Yeah, no, it was definitely
Yeah,
him.
you would say that, wouldn't you?
Anthony Green, his name was.
No, made him up.
So Janet Jackson,
She-he.
1989 hit Rhythm Nation. Apparently, the music video to it could break laptops because it's got this frequency in it, and literally, so if someone was watching the music video and you had a certain thing, because obviously, laptops have certain resonances
Bollocks.
within
I
them.
think
It
that's
just
bollocks.
it could take out people's laptops that were next
I
to
don't
you.
think it could.
What, like blow them up?
Well, it just stop them from apparently because obviously it's the waves of the sound frequency that were on this music video would do something to the natural resonance of like one of the things in the. I don't know enough about computers,
Oh.
but maybe the motherboard or something, whatever the components are,
it's
and it
bollocks.
just make it nullified.
It's
And it
bollocks.
literally
Really?
just yeah.
Bollocks. That's bollocks.
It's a true story.
It's not. It's bollocks.
Google it after this.
Utter bollocks.
It's like the Millennium Bug, isn't it? All over again.
Yeah.
Planes will fall from the sky. Janet Jackson will break your laptop.
Yeah, it was
Utter
breaking Windows
bollocks.
XP. They get round it now because apparently what they do is they put a little tiny speaker that produces an inaudible frequency that blocks it.
What's the point in a
But what,
speaker?
just in case Janet Jackson's been playing on it nearby?
Wow.
That's
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of money
but-
to spend on putting inaudible speakers into laptops, isn't it? Just
Well,
in
if
case,
you walk
just
in-
in case Janet
If you, walk
Jackson's
in,
nearby.
if you walk into NATO HQ and start playing it, like it's quite a needed thing, isn't it?
no,
Do you know what I mean?
no, it's bollocks.
That's the next. Russia are just sending over planes. They're playing Janet Jackson really
Airdropping
loudly.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Airdropping Bluetooth speakers. Yeah.
Also, people trying to get into the MI6 building and they're going through the security and they're like, you got any guns, knives, Janet Jackson albums?
Yeah.
Only this 1989 single on mini disc, if that counts.
Yeah, so finally, and I just thought I'd give this dude a shout because we never really give the second person
Second
in
person
history
ever to
do
kayak
something.
to Hawaii.
Yeah, so he's called Cyril Deramu or Deramax or something.
Deramax.
God,
don't-
or something.
I can't-
Don't
it's-
bother writing it properly.
No, it's
Don't ask me to read his fucking writing.
Derreumeux.
Yes, ooh, and at the
Yeah,
end, it's
Dera-
French. Yeah,
Deramu,
Wee. Started
so-
off with wheeze, and now we're on ooze.
So look at his spelling on that.
Cheers, Susie Dent. Right.
Got a book out. Got a second book out. No one's read it.
Yeah, so Cyril Deramu, he's 46, yeah.
Cyril Deramu.
Second person in history. Took him 91 days.
To kayak to Hawaii.
That's like
From
on his
where?
own.
From where?
From
Hawaii.
America.
From America.
Yeah,
to
from the
Hawaii.
coast of, from California to Hawaii.
Do you know how many miles it is?
I don't. I should have maybe
8
Yeah, 8.
ish.
8
yeah,
miles.
about
What, is
eight,
it? Was
about
it?
eight.
Was it? Is his mate Eminem
Yeah, yeah,
in the
he-
kayak with him?
Yeah, he set off from the trailer park about 9 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to do it last year, and then had to be rescued by the Coast Guard for bad weather.
David Williams swam after him and caught him, picked him up out to sea.
The first guy to do it was Ed Gillett in
How you spelling
1987.
that?
There was a guy not
With
that.
Jay.
Gilet. Ed Gilet.
There was a guy who tried to kayak or row from the UK, I think, to America.
He was like,
And he capsized just before he got there. He was like a mile out from New York or something.
Absolutely
and
gutted.
capsized.
What about
So
that?
it's just in a kayak. You just uncapsize your kayak and fucking carry on, mate.
What about that guy who?
It's only a little, right? It's just like a little. It's like sailing
No,
a hot
I
dog
think
roll,
I
isn't
think
it?
it wasn't a kayak. I think it was like a boat. Like
The
a
Titanic.
So he
decent-sized
didn't
boat.
kayak
Yeah.
from the
No,
UK.
It was
to
it was a rowing boat of some
Yeah.
description. It was his own. It wasn't like a pedalo. I don't.
Who was that guy down
That
south who
Viking
tried to
longship.
he tried to stage his own death?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the guy in the northeast.
Just
Yeah,
fucked
was
off
it
in a
North
canoe.
East?
Yeah, yeah.
He just went off in a canoe and said that he died and got
it was
all
an
this
insurance
Yeah,
claim,
yeah,
wasn't
he,
it?
he was
Caught.
proper brazen. It was like he was just
Yeah.
jogging up and down the prom a couple of days later. Or something, wasn't he? You know what I mean? In a village where everyone knew him. Mad bastard.
His wife tried to fucking get on with it and got caught. Spilt the beans.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
yeah.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Is it?
They did
Yeah.
a show of it,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying that there, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to. I think we need to get him something, don't we?
Get him a
Stress
fidget
ball.
spinner.
Fidget spinner, yeah.
Maybe just strap his fucking hands to the desk or something.
Instant defence.
Can't help it.
Who do you think would make the best self-defence instructor?
Jet Li.
Jet Li,
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Instructor.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris's chin.
What about Diane Abbott? I bet she could put you in an armbar.
I was going to say that other politician. What was
Based
his name?
on-
The Two Jags guy.
Two Jags.
Two Jags. They called him.
Two Jags.
Because he had two
David,
Jags.
David.
Oh, what was his name?
David.
Bloody hell.
David.
David Davies.
David Davis.
Who had two Jags? Not.
That's all the south of England, isn't it?
Michael Heseltine.
No, it wasn't Michael Heseltine. But
Michael Portillo.
no.
Was it someone like
Not
from
Gor-
that era?
Gordon
Or-
Brown.
From the 90s.
Gordon
a,
Brown.
A big obnoxious fat dude.
John
Yes, Prescott.
Yeah.
Prescott.
That's
two
the
Jags.
guy. Two Jags. I
Two
think.
Jags
yeah,
John.
they
That
did
what we
call
called
him
two
that, yeah.
Jags. Yeah.
Cool.
Known as Two Drags John to his mates.
Since he opened up a vape shop on Dixon Road.
Yeah, just punching members of the public and that.
What about him?
No, but he'd be a good instructor.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
We're still talking about that.
self-defense, yeah.
Yeah, he punched
Oh,
someone, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
just-
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a guy who
Oh,
egged him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Gordon Brown. He's talked shit about you in his fucking microphoned up car.
Have you had any? Have we had any Don't Ask Tom emails in?
I think we might have had some donuts.
No.
Tom.
No,
we have
not,
to.
We've not.
Do you have a question? Don't ask Tom. Looking for some answers? Don't ask Tom. Needing help with something? Don't ask Tom, because he'll tell you to fuck off.
Lovely voice, that Al.
I love
Right.
your high harmonies you've done on that voice. Can't tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, I've there's one here from Mr. Ardbury Wheelsprout, and he says, "Hello, Tom. I passed by Chessington World of Adventure last week, and they were advertising for a director of marketing. And after last week's incredible display of both geographical knowledge and the children's outdoor leisure industry, I wondered if you'd like me to stick your name in the hat. Yours specially, Ardbury.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
go Ardbury if you're listening.
It's a yes.
He's
I'll take
interested
that
in the
role.
role,
I'll take that role.
just to get himself out of Don't Ask Tom's.
Off to Chessington World of Adventures.
What was that place called near Chessington? Stubble or something. It's a
Dunno.
weird name, isn't it?
When?
Oh, was it on the item last week?
Yeah.
And we were like, where does this?
On
Yeah.
your
it
swing,
was
wasn't it?
Kingston upon Thames.
Oh.
No, it was Kingston was the road. It was Kingston Road, wasn't it? But it was in
right.
a place with a weird name.
Oh well. Got Tom. Hi, Tom. Love
Oh,
the
well.
show.
Thanks, not mine, but cheers though.
Quick question. If you could make one of your body parts detachable without any negative repercussions, what body part would it be and why? Thanks in advance, Nigel from Surrey. Cheers, Nigel.
Elbow.
Elbow.
Just elbow.
Detachable
So that
elbows.
that bit comes off. Still got the arm.
Yeah.
you can't bend it
So you
anymore.
just-
You can't
just
bend it
have a
anymore.
straight
As
arm.
long as it's off.
Yeah.
It's got a straight arm.
Yeah.
And when you put it back, bend it again.
Good for like when you're doing the washing or something.
Great for when you're doing the
Yeah,
washing.
just
That's
clothes over.
mostly what I
Yeah.
was thinking
or,
of.
Well,
Or
maybe,
just
maybe,
one.
Maybe
It's
not.
When you're MMA fighting, you need to keep people away from
Yeah,
you.
I mean, the clothesline's my favourite move
Just be
in
careful what you do with a
MMA.
straight arm there, pal. It's
MMA. When I do
MMA.
MMA.
TOMA.
When I do MMA, I just clothesline every fucker and go in until I win.
The people's elbow.
Would you be able to do anything with the elbow once it's removed?
Once you do, well, you can bend other things with it. So put it on that. Just bend that like an elbow.
Extra joint on your leg.
Yeah, you just put it like sort of
Halfway through your shin.
halfway down your shin, and then bend your foot upwards.
Yeah, so you can carry a drink on your shin. Yeah.
I love having Tom round. He makes anything articulate.
Yeah, it's bending stuff with your people's elbow.
You smell what the elbow's cooking.
Have we any
You
others?
smell what the elbow's bending.
Can you swell?
Is there any others in there?
Nope.
Yeah, there's one here. It's from Michelle.
It's a lie.
Hey Tom, what's something that doesn't smell great, but you keep wanting to smell it anyway? Thanks, Michelle.
Michelle,
You like it.
I think. Yeah, probably, possibly.
She doesn't smell great, but keep going back
Want
for
to smell it
more.
anyway.
What
Yeah.
does she smell of, Tom?
Armpits mostly.
Elbows.
Elbows. A bouquet of elbows. And just armpits, basically. Like 3 armpits.
She smells specifically of
Three. 3 armpits, yeah.
Not 2.
No.
What's the difference
Not
between 2 and
4.
3?
Just intensity.
Well,
Yeah.
I like the smell mostly is it's intense. Yeah.
Graded as intense.
Yeah, if you've got any questions you want to ask Tom as well, there's a bit on the website. Just go to the Middle Hour
There's
podcast
not. There isn't.
and send your questions in to Tom.
If you just Google "Don't Ask Tom," top link will be.
Is it
Yeah.
Tom? Is it the top link?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Sick.
because no one else is not asking Tom.
No,
are they?
you can ask all others questions.
I've never tried googling "Don't Ask Josh."
Right.
Do ask Tom.
Yeah.
I'm not. You won't find me on there. I'm not there. Is that it then?
Yeah, I think that was the top of it. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Do send in your questions for Tom.
If you could.
So if you're listening, God, detachable elbows.
Yeah.
Something,
What, for Christmas?
Yeah.
He liked that one. I could tell he was excited for them.
can't wait for next Christmas.
No.
Is it another elbow? Feels like another elbow.
That's it. Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Like you're wanking off the BFG.
Again.
Brilliant.
Big,
Big
friendly goth.
I've got a little section.
Big fat goth.
You've got a new bit.
A new
Got
bit?
A new bit. Yeah.
What's
Just
this?
made it up today, so I'm not come up with a name for it yet. Basically, it's going to be a little story about something that could happen, and then there's going to be a little opportunity for some participation as well.
I
Yeah.
think you should call it a little story where something could happen.
A little story where something could happen
Yeah.
by Rob.
Locked in.
A little story where something could happen by Rob. So here is the supposed position, right? After 16 years of Tory rule, England, Scotland and Wales rise up. With Ireland gone, the kingdom was in a state of tatters, right? The revolution had begun in 2024 after people were left without food, energy and the final straw, tea bags.
Oh, no.
Assembling outside town halls across the country, organised protests had begun. Taking control of councils and stemming the control of the government, marches on Downing Street, and the refusal of cooperation first from the police, who at this point resembled nothing more than a university campus fancy dress party, and the army, who for the most part shared a salary bracket with Tesco Express workers. This all led to seeing the government fail. Then, on to the elderly king, who was quickly usurped. Yeah. Then it came to votes first, government or monarchy, and the British public, of course, voted for monarchy because we're suckers for punishment, right? Then they had to vote on who would become king or queen, and the entrants were Brian Cox, Claudia Winkleman, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Jeremy Clarkson, or RuPaul. So, who would you vote for, Josh?
Probably Brian Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any reason why?
Yeah, because he's clever.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
People like Jeremy Clarkson aren't. They think they are,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Who would you vote for, Tom?
I'd go B-Ray Cox.
Brycox,
B
yeah.
to the C Cox, yeah.
Al?
I mean, I probably would go Brian Cox for the same reasons listed, but I'm just going to go for RuPaul because I've got no idea who that is.
For the Queen.
Yeah, who is it? I don't know.
He did a drag
race.
act, really
right,
like
okay.
world famous
Well,
drag act.
I'm going for that. Yeah, definitely.
Drag Queen.
So, anyway, Jeremy Clarkson was the winner, of
Oh,
course, because the
of course.
British, with
Yeah,
an average
yeah.
reading age of 9, shouldn't be allowed to fucking vote. And we learned this lesson back in 2016, right? But here's my question to you. What are the first 4 changes that King Jeremy I makes, right? I'll start, yeah? And it's churches all have the bells replaced with engines and cherry bomb exhaust, and rather than ringing, they rev on a Sunday morning at 10:30, and we all have to go and listen to monologues by Jeremy Clarkson about why people of certain countries are all cretins and why we're better.
Can I change
and
my
we
vote?
we all have to wear double denim.
Can I change my vote?
No, I was just asking who you'd vote for. Jeremy Clarkson is now the king. So
Yeah.
what policies or what changes does King Jeremy make?
Line up to be punched in the face.
Richard Hammond's now Prince Hammond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Officially
and
changed his name to Hamster.
Prince May.
yeah. He's going to ban teeth whitening kits.
Princess May.
Princess
Just
May.
going to ban anything not white, really.
Yeah, he'll probably
Smoking.
ban batteries.
Smoking's compulsory.
Yeah, drinking petrol in the morning
On-
is
on babies.
for kids. So like, so the little milk cartons at school, you just get little cartons of petrol.
Yeah.
That any more, Josh? Was it line up to you got to line up to be punched?
Yeah, line up because he punched someone for the BBC and got the biggest promotion of his life, didn't he? When Amazon asked him to do
Punched Piers Morgan as well, didn't he?
did he?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think
yeah,
that's the
back-
first
back
thing.
in
I think
day,
that's the
yeah.
first thing he's ever done that I've supported.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, he got what's it called? The new thing, is it the Grand Tour?
Grand
That's
Tour,
it,
yeah.
And he got paid like 150 million quid.
No?
And now they just slag off the BBC and
yeah.
anyone that watches
Yeah,
Top
it was
Gear.
just a producer, wasn't it? He disagreed with on a
Something
steak.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So next time we go out for a meal,
yeah, just give me a whack.
I'll give you a whack.
Dish
and
out
we'll
some
get, we'll get
backhanders.
promoted.
I know, yeah. That's how it works these days in Clarkson's world. Everyone will believe the shit they read in the Daily Mail. Lol joke, they already do if you're reading that rag. Train drivers are on 65 grand a year. Fuck off, you idiots.
Went down to the picket line, didn't we, yesterday, Josh?
Yeah.
Went down to the Enough is Enough rally as well on Friday night.
Yeah, it was good do that. Good turnout.
Yeah, good 100 and odd people in there. Looked like there was a lot, wasn't there, across the country yesterday as well,
Yeah, there
turning out.
was thousands in Manchester.
Yeah.
Preston had a good display as well.
Unusual for Preston.
Yeah.
Big shout to anyone listening in Preston. No one's listening in Preston, and they've got no culture.
Don't have ears. Or microphones.
Electricity.
Birthplace of the Industrial Revolution.
And presenter of current Top Gear, Freddie Flintoff.
Oh, yeah. I'd
Was
say
he a
that,
Preston lad, is he?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Preston lad, yeah.
that Freddie's Field of Dreams that he did was pretty good. Just went and took a load of, basically working class lads and tried to get them to play cricket. It was a good little
Try
show.
to get him a job.
I liked it when he did all the advertising for the Fat Man's Clothing, Giacomo, innit?
Oh, yeah, that got you on board, didn't it, Rob?
Certainly did, mate, yeah.
You've got my membership.
Love cricket.
Oh, sad news with
Yeah.
Bob Mortimer, isn't it?
Yeah, I
So
don't
that's
actually
going
know
on.
what's going on with him, but
Sounds
he
like
just said
he's
he's
all
not,
right.
not so good.
I hope he's okay.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I know,
Oh.
but I think he's not so good, mate.
He still managed to go and do Richard Herring's podcast
When was
at
that?
the Leicester Square Theatre.
Yeah.
When was
after
that?
being
Because
in
he
hospital, innit?
recorded Wednesday.
Oh, really? Okay,
He
that's good
recorded
then,
Wednesday
yeah.
and Thursday, and then he was in hospital for the weekend.
Right, yeah.
But still managed to do Richard Herring's podcast.
Cool.
Where he
Good.
came
That's
out
good to
and
hear
said,
then.
I'm
Yeah.
not very well at the minute. Oh, I shouldn't say that. It's a bit depressing.
Right.
I think he's all right.
I hope so.
Gone fishing's back on,
he is
innit?
a national treasure, I would say. At
Yeah,
this
he
point.
is, yeah.
Gone Fishing's probably the most relaxing programme on TV.
I've not
It's just-
seen
Well,
it.
he
it's
was
so
good. recording Gone Fishing when he
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he's ended
Or
up
after,
having to go to
no, he did
hospital.
2
wasn't it?
days recording and then was in hospital on the third day or something.
I've not seen any of the episodes, but I have seen
It is
some
good.
like
It's
clips,
very
and it
good.
looks
It's just
very
chilled
good.
as
Yeah,
anything,
it
but
is.
funny as well, mate. Check it out. They'll all be on iPlayer.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, I've been looking at another game
Oh, aye.
this week. Yes,
Been looking at it or
Well,
you
I've
played
been
it?
playing
Yeah.
an exciting game.
Sex games.
Yes, well, kind
Pervert.
of. It's called The Graveyard.
Oh, yes, definitely.
100%.
Yeah, it's a bit of a somber one. This, so you start out. I think it's black and white, and it's third person perspective, and you're walking into a graveyard as an old lady with a walking stick, who obviously can't walk very well,
Yeah.
and you've just sort of.
How do you know that?
Who's
Because of the
made
walking
this?
stick. Is it the walking stick that give that away, or does she not walk very well?
She
as
doesn't
well?
walk very well.
Yeah.
She does
Even with
struggle
the
to walk.
stick?
Even with the stick,
Yeah.
yeah. So you're just sort of walking towards the creme at the end, and you
Yeah.
can see there's a bench
All right.
at the end, and it's obvious that you've got to go and sit on that bench. So you've got about.
Who makes this stuff? Like, what-
So as you hobble your way down to the end, you then get.
You're not a good walker either.
No.
You have to hobble.
Yeah, I'm off the hobble
You're
officially.
off the
I'm off the hobble, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, once you get there, you can
It's good to hear
you can
that.
turn around, and she sits down on the bench, and then it closes. I have like a little close up of her wrinkled face,
yeah.
and then this song gets sung in some European language, I believe. I don't recognise what it is, but
Yeah.
you do have the subtitles, and it's very melancholy,
All right.
and it's just sort of going into details, I think, about all the ways that people have died in that place.
What is?
Yeah.
What is this?
Exactly. And then she's just very. She's sort of like, let's say she falls asleep. Now, apparently, looking at the instructions on the game, after the song's done, you're meant to be able to get up and walk out, and that finishes the game. But it looks to me like she's just died on the bench, and you can't do anything about it. I
Well,
for
that's
ages.
life.
Yeah, and that
Did you
was
try
it.
pressing A?
I tried
To
everything
respawn.
possible. I tried everything possible to get her up off the bench and
Shake
out of
her.
there. Yeah.
Shout at her.
It's honestly the oddest experience I've ever had playing a computer game.
At what point does it become a game? Then it's not just one of your dreams.
Do you know what Al told me on Friday night? I found this quite depressing. He doesn't even peel his stickers off his McDonald's Monopoly. He just goes, "No, you're never gonna win." I'm like, "No, just have a go."
Get a free.
No, when you do, no, because when I peel them off, right, that you win a coffee or a bagel. That's all you ever win is a coffee or a bagel.
An
And
apple pie
I just don't-
sometimes.
I've maybe won one apple pie.
Depends
and then
whether it depends whether you're a mafia boss in New York. Because if you are a mafia boss in New York, you'll be winning cars and all sorts, won't you?
oh yeah,
Millions.
Everyone knows you buy McDonald's coffee stickers on eBay anyway. Yeah, funny shit. How much did you pay for the game?
What?
$3.99.
$3.99. Was it another Steam one, was it?
It's available on Steam.
Yeah.
to buy
This is
now.
why I want a gaming PC.
What's
to
the
just
name of
And
it?
go
you know,
through
you know what?
What's the name of it?
It's called The Graveyard.
The Graveyard.
The Graveyard.
I'll be
And,
looking at
and
that.
to be fair to the game, I
Yeah.
think it is trying to make some kind of statement somewhere.
Yeah.
I think the translation of the lyrics probably doesn't
Lyrics?
translate like
Yeah,
verbatim very well.
Loses its meaning.
Yeah, so it is, I think it's quite poignant. There's a deeper meaning to it, so it's more you don't have to buy
You
the
get
game.
old and die. Is that what it is?
It's something
Yeah.
like that.
Go
Yeah.
and visit your husband's grave. Dead.
Go and visit your future resting place.
Well, I just don't understand if I just got a bug where she couldn't get up again, or she had actually just died.
Bug.
Contracted an immediate bug.
Yeah,
Yeah, or she got a bug and died.
yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's happy, isn't it?
yeah. That was
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, you could do the
yeah.
jingle really for that little bit. of
Put the
games.
Don't Ask Tom on again. That'll cheer us up.
Do you have a
Oh,
question?
God, that's it. Mental health solved for today, guys.
Game.
Don't ask Tom.
yeah. Right, is that it for another episode of the Staff Room? Should we get back on the shop floor?
Time to get back to work.
It is.
Probably
time
should
to
do
get
some
back
work.
to work. Yes, it is.
Well, thanks for listening. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Al.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Josh.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye from Tom.
Bye.
We'll put the music in after, don't worry.
I won't. I won't.
Peace.